Sit down, Tom. I haven't quite finished yet. Yes, Tom?
Frankly, Commodore, I'm beginning to wonder what the hell I'm doing here.
Well, I didn't think it'd be fair to hold this meeting without you.
Well, am I right? It's about the steelworks in Pittsburgh.
Well, we're still waiting for the electric power, Tom. They can't wait for it.
Neither can I. It's been over 5 months now since I submitted my plans to the committee.
Mr. Tesla has some different ideas.
Different? Well, I guess that's one word for it.
You know what he did at the Chicago World's Fair? It's all in here.
Yes. Up to that time, there were no large polyphase generators in existence.
I'd rather hear it from Mr. Tesla.
Oh, sorry.
Well, I took 24 500 horsepower generators. Single-phase generators, that is. Coupled them all in pairs and then hooked them up so the circuits would be 90 degrees out of phase.
Translate that into English.
It means I made the equivalent of 12 two-phase generators, each with 1,000 horsepower.
It was the first World's Fair in history to be lit by electricity.
Well, now, isn't that funny? Right up to this very minute, I was always under the impression that electric light was something that I invented.
Of course.
And now I find that Mr. Tesla here discovered it. Where the hell do you come off with a report like that on a subject that you couldn't even begin to comprehend?
I just collected information, Mr. Edison. I certainly don't pretend to be an educated man of science.
Educated? Like Tesla? You mean he is educated and I'm not?
No, Tom, nobody said that.
Well, you don't have to say it. Everybody knows it.
Well, we know you're a self-made man, and so's Tesla. He came to this country with 4 cents and a book of poetry.
Yeah. Well, I never got near a university. I had to teach myself as I went along. Yes. And the first thing I learned was respect for the scientific process. Reasoning based on provable assumptions. Controlled experimentation. Trial and error. But an educated man of science, he does everything by guesswork. He doesn't even have ideas. He has hunches. No wonder he's gone haywire over this AC business.
AC, alternating current, right, Tom?
There's nothing right about it at all.
Mr. Edison's whole system has been based right from the beginning on direct current.
Tesla?
Despite all evidence, he is convinced the system of alternating current will never work.
Oh, I see. A man of visions and lightning flashes feels that Thomas Edison is suffering from delusions.
Simmer down, Tom. Tell us about Frankfurt. Frankfurt, Germany, Tom. Or don't you know what happened in Frankfurt? Adams, tell Mr. Edison what happened in Frankfurt, Germany.
A man called Olivo and another man called...
The hell with the names. Just tell him what they did.
They have just managed to transmit electricity over a distance of 160 kilometers.
And they were using Tesla's system. And that's over in Europe, for God's sake. We've got Tesla right here under our noses. You get together with General Electric. I'll take care of the financial side. We're going to build that power station in Niagara right away.
And, what system are you going to use?
Well, Tom, what's wrong with giving it a try?
But it's a useless complication. That's what's wrong with it. And besides that, it's dangerous. If I had my way, I'd have the goddamn thing prohibited by law.
Oh, I hope you aren't leaving. We haven't finished our card game. Just don't slam the door. He does it every time. My friend Edison's a stubborn man, Tesla. He's also the greatest inventor in the history of the world. And if you can prove him wrong just once, I won't say I'll be happy. But I'll tell you this. You and I are in business.
Incredible things are happening, Nick. Edison has had to join up with General Electric. But they won't swallow us up, Nick. We'll swallow them. We've got the patents, Nick. The Niagara project can't be started without us.
You realize that it's quite possible to get 100,000 or even 1,000,000 electrical impulses per second? Can't you see what fantastic possibilities that could open to us for the use of energy?
Nick, did you hear what I said about General Electric, about Edison, about Niagara?
I know what Morgan told me.
Don't listen to him, Nick. He plays with people like the child playing with dolls, and he breaks them like dolls. To hell with Morgan.
1,000,000 electrical impulses per second.
All right, Nick. All right. Dream as much as you want to. But just be sure you wake up in time for the opening of the power station. After that, just let somebody try to stop you.
George, how could anything stop me?
Well, I guess I don't have an answer for that. All the same, for a man who's that damn sure of himself, you don't look very happy.
How can I be? George.
What's wrong, Nick?
For several days now, I've been seeing pictures.
Would you please ring up Mr. Tesla? It's very urgent. I have to see him immediately.
I cannot disturb him. If I wake him now, I will hold you responsible, Mrs. Ito.
Nothing can save it. I guess we may as well let him sleep in peace while he still can. I'll tell him later.
Can I ask what the trouble is, Mrs. Ito? After all, this hotel's his home.
It'll break Mr. Tesla's heart. His laboratory's on fire. It's going to be completely burned. All his work will be gone. His inventions, his equipment, his plans, everything up in smoke.
Ladies and gentlemen, America has today put into operation her first electric power station generating alternating current. We must thank all those who have helped to create this power station. However, ladies and gentlemen, we should not forget that without Nikola Tesla, the great visionary and inventor, none of this would exist.
The celebration I've been waiting for. Bravo, Nick. Bravo. We'll speak to them, Nick. Your audience is waiting.